You are?
I'm Inspector Creed. I'm perfectly happy with you filming. No
Fine.
problem with you filming whatsoever.
Cool.
It's just the fact that you're on the police premises here.
Yeah,
and
but
we do ask the public to remain on the
Yeah,
public
there's no
area.
signage. There's no signage. There's nothing blocking me
Well, you've
from
just
stopping
come-
me from walking round.
Well, there is a barrier there.
Yeah, that's for
and there's
cars.
a fence there.
That's the cars. I didn't jump over anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can help you with at all?
Yeah, you can stop abusing my rights and let me film. That's what you said.
I'm not stopping you filming.
Okay, then.
No
well,
problem with you filming
Well, I
at
can
all.
film in the car park. There's nothing stopping me from filming in the car park.
As part of our insurance reasons, as well as the security of the site, we don't allow members of the public on here. So that's why I'm asking you to leave and move out onto the public area. You can either go out here or you can go onto the public access area there. It's entirely up to you.
The inspector's first move is to accuse Yardley of being on private police property, but Yardley quickly shows how weak that claim is. He points out the obvious. There's no sign, no warning, nothing saying the land is restricted. By law, the public must be clearly told if an area is private. Without that, people can't be treated as trespassing. The inspector then tries to argue about a barrier, but Yardley shuts him down again. It's a car barrier, not a pedestrian one. And he never climbed over anything. Walking through an open, unmarked space is legal. Trespass only applies when someone knowingly goes where they are not allowed. Hey, the inspector had nothing to prove that. Later in the video, Yardley moved behind the gate, an area the inspector himself said was fine to record from, but is immediately met by two hostile officers.
Do your job first.
Well, I'm doing my job.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Step away, go away, get lost. I'm not listening to you. Do not talk to me. Listen, stop talking to me. No, I'm not going to listen to you. And if you touch me, right, that's going to be an assault as well. So just, look, you've got your hands up. You've got your hands up. Right, so excuse out of my way, please. Excuse out of my way. Excuse out of my way.
You can film.
Oh, listen to me. Please get out of my way. Please get out of my way. Get out of my way. Let me
The Chief
pass.
Constable holds the right to restrict your access, okay? You're more than welcome to film on the public bits, but we can't have you filming by the gate, obviously, because it's got a keypad, okay, which is a private
I'm not listening to you what you're saying. You're just talking. No, I'm not. You're talking to yourself, and I'm going forward. And I'm going forward. Do not listen. You're standing right in front of me. Right. So I'm. Why not?
Because it's an implied right of access.
No,
We have the
listen.
right
I've
to
got
remove you.
I've
We have the right
got
to
a right of
remove you.
access. I've been told. Okay,
No.
by an
Yeah, you
inspector. By an inspector.
And this right of
Okay.
access is now being revoked.
No, we'll go and get an inspector to revoke it because I've been told by an inspector that I can film here.
I don't need an
No,
inspector.
well, I've been told that I can film here.
What I am happy
I've
to
been
do.
told. No. Listen.
told you about what's upsetting you.
Nothing. Well, you're upsetting me because you're not doing your job. He just went and threatened me.
Right, but the reason I hear...
No. He just went and threatened me.
The officers tried to push Yardley back from the gate, even though he was clearly standing on public land. One officer wrongly claimed that implied right of access gave him the power to remove him. That's just not true. Implied access only applies when the public enters private property for a lawful reason, like walking up to a house. It doesn't apply to someone standing on public ground. Yardley reminded them that the inspector already said he could stand there, which should have ended it. Instead, the officer made things worse by claiming that permission had now been revoked. But only the landowner, or someone with real authority, can revoke access, and Yardley wasn't even on private land to begin with. Then the officer said he didn't need the inspector's authorization, proving how careless and clueless his approach really was.
He just went and threatened me. So you're telling me somebody can threaten you anywhere, but all you're worrying about is me not filming in a place
At
of...
the moment, yes.
Yeah. Why?
Correct.
Who started the initial crime? Who initially evoked a
At the
crime?
moment, I'm here because you're here.
No.
Filming in a place you're
Well, you
not allowed
shouldn't
to
be.
film.
You should be after that guy first because he's getting away. Who is he?
At the moment, I
Who's
don't
that
know.
bloke?
I don't know.
Why don't you know that?
Because I don't work with him.
So how are you going to find him?
Well, if we've got CCTV, I'll identify
Okay.
him. Okay.
Oh, you will.
What I'm more concerned about at the moment...
No, I'm not going nowhere. I've
So
been
you
told that I
can't
can film it. I can.
You can, but you
I can
can't
film
film
it.
here.
I can film it. No, and I'm telling you that I've been told by an inspector that I can film here.
inspector was it?
Okay, Inspector Creed. Okay, now off you go because this is what he said. Okay, I can film here. So unless another inspector comes down and wants to tell me that, No, I'm not going to take it from you.
I have the right to tell you can't film it.
No, you're not going to supersede the inspector because he told me that I can film it.
Okay, from my sergeant and from my inspector.
No.
I've been told
Which inspector? Who's the inspector?
Inspector Cutter.
Okay, where's Inspector Cutter?
He's in the building.
Okay, we'll go and get Inspector Cutter to come out and tell me.
Because I'm asking you.
No, and I'm politely refusing, and I'm declining because I've already been told by Inspector Creed that I can film here. So
we have.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
This exchange shows how far the officers were willing to bend the truth. Yardley keeps pointing out that an inspector already told him he could film there, which should have ended things. But instead, the officer claims another inspector said he couldn't, then refuses to bring that inspector out when asked. When Yardley again mentions Inspector Creed's approval, the officer goes even further, saying, "We have the right to overrule that." That's complete nonsense. A constable cannot overrule an inspector. The rank structure doesn't work that way, and the law certainly doesn't bend to personal opinion. Filming in public is legal, and no officer, no matter their rank, can rewrite that fact.
Anyway, do you know something? You're trying to talk, right? And I've already told you. No. It's not that you're making sense or not. I've already told you that I'm not allowing you to talk simply because I want you to do something which you haven't done. So therefore, by you carrying on with your waffle, right, I'm giving you that opportunity to talk. But I'm not going to give you that opportunity to talk, so I'm going to stop you right there. When an inspector comes out, then he can tell me that. I'll tell him that what Inspector Creed says. We'll have that discussion there. Because as far as I'm concerned, I have been given, right, the right to film here. No, I'm not talking to you no more. I'm telling you, right? I've just told you.
Why let's have a conversation?
Don't worry about it, all right?
I don't understand why you're being
because I want you to go and sort out this first thing. You're not doing it. You're not doing your job. You're standing there, wasting time, my time, your time, everybody's time.
What I don't know, what's the reason for filming here? That's what I know that you can, but what's the reason?
Well, it'd be a bit hard to draw stuff, so I've got my camera.
Section 68 makes it a crime to trespass on private land with the intent to disrupt or block lawful activity. Yardley's case was nothing like that. He was on public ground, filming quietly and not in anyone's way. Filming number plates isn't illegal. They are required by law to be visible in public. Suggesting Section 68 applied here showed a clear misunderstanding of the law. But instead of walking away, the officers pushed harder. When Yardley went inside to file a complaint, just 5 minutes later, those same two officers walked in and arrested him under Section 68.
What I'm saying to you, okay, all we need to know, or what we're happy with you doing, is filming, obviously, outside of the more public areas. That's absolutely fine. Don't stop you doing that, okay? All we ask, that under Section 68 of the Criminal Justice Public Order Act 1994, okay, is not to film...
Are you detaining me?
No, not at the moment.
Are you giving me a caution? Stop telling me to listen.
I'm giving you a warning.
Stop. No. Are you cautioning me?
I'm not cautioning you.
Well then, I don't want to hear no section, nothing. Am I doing anything wrong? Am I doing anything wrong? No. Am I doing anything wrong? Am I doing anything wrong?
Registration plates doing something wrong.
Listen. Don't tell me that I was filming registrations plates, okay? Get some concrete evidence and then come and start telling me all these things. Otherwise, go away. You keep on. You just did.
I'll tell you, under that section.
Under what section? A section what? Doing what?
Is if you begin to start filming registration plates, keypads, people coming in and out of the building, it's obstructing the day-to-day business.
No, it's not. I'm not obstructing anybody, and I can stand in. Get lost. Do you know something? I can stand in a public place and I can film whatever I want.
Yeah. And we can arrest you for aggravating trespass. Okay. Yes, we can.
Get lost. You can't.
Yeah, we can.
Yardley's arrest under Section 68 didn't just collapse. It cost the force nearly £10,000. Yardley walked away with £1,500 in damages, while the rest was swallowed up by counsel fees, court fees, and almost £5,000 in extra costs with VAT. And who paid? Not the officers who abused their powers, but the public. Taxpayers footed the bill for an arrest that should never have happened. All of it was avoidable. If the officers had stuck to the law instead of ego, there would have been no arrest, no lawsuit, and no wasted money. But they doubled down on a charge that never applied. Section 68 only covers aggravated trespass, yet Yardley wasn't trespassing, obstructing, or intimidating anyone. He was standing on public land filming legally. Even the defense admitted it. Without trespass, Section 68 can't apply. The truth is the arrest was retaliatory. Yardley went inside to file a complaint, and minutes later the same officers handcuffed him. Nothing changed in that 5 minutes. No crime was committed. The only offense was that he challenged their authority. That's not policing. That's abuse that in the end, the force had to settle. Yardley got compensation, the lawyers got paid, and the taxpayers picked up the tab. Money that could have gone into real policing was wasted covering up mistakes. What this case proves is simple. When police let pride override the law, everyone loses. Yardley kept calm, stayed lawful, and exposed the truth, on camera and in court. The officers lost, the law won, and the public paid the price. That's it for today's video. If you found this breakdown useful, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more coverage. And check out Yardley Ski's channel, linked in the description, for his full footage. Thanks for watching.
Do these questions relevant?
Oh, just curious to know how to treat you, what your experience is and what you may or may not know.
I'm not somebody who gets myself into trouble.
Okay, no, that's fine. Right, well, long story short, I'm a classic sergeant, so it's my job to look after you here, and I'm sure you're dealt with fairly as well. To that end, I'm going to ask obviously a few questions to find out why you're here, and I've got some questions for you, see how you're doing physically and mentally. Bearing in mind when I ask the officers about why you're here, that is them explaining why they've done what they've done. That's not an allegation to you for you to sort of necessarily reply to, okay? Because otherwise we'll end up in a conversation, I suspect.